Alright guys, I'm super excited about this one. I've been planning this meal for 2 weeks now. I got the cheese curds last week. We got the gravy. This week, we're making a northern favorite, poutine. Every time I eat poutine, I always think about my family in Quebec. But we're not in Quebec right now, we're down south. So we're gonna throw a little southern flair on it. We're gonna get our fries from Five Guys, and we're gonna throw a southern cult classic of Chick-Fil-A into the mix. Now, this recipe is a recipe that I got from my Uncle Joe initially, so shout out to my Uncle Joe. Like I said guys, this one is super special for me because every time I eat poutine, I always think of my family in Quebec. So without further ado, let's get started. We got two kinds of poutine gravy here. We have the Saint-Hubert poutine already made in the can. But I want to use this bad boy just because on the back, I don't know if you can read it. It comes from, oh, you can't read it. It comes from Blainville, Quebec. Shout out to my uncle, live out there in Blainville. Got the cheese curds. That's what they look like. See that? If you take the cheese curd, bite it, you can feel it's soft and squishy, and that's how you know you got the right one. As far as Chick-fil-A goes, we're gonna use waffle fries. We're gonna use our spicy chicken sandwich. We've got grilled nuggets. We've got Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. And another fry. As far as Five Guys goes, I have to show you guys this because this is outrageous. Look at this bag. This is our regular fry. Didn't even fill it up. Got our two useless ketchups. And look at the bag. Just a little bit of fries in there. Usually they'll stack this bad boy up. If you get a regular fry, you have a bag full and then some fries in here. So hopefully this will be enough to make our poutine. They are stale as hell, so I know that they already were made, but so the last few times I've made this, I haven't used macaroni and cheese in the poutine, and it's been great, but I was just thinking about it. This macaroni and cheese might be lit in this poutine. We're gonna take this mac, we're not gonna throw it over all of it, but we'll mix it in over here in a couple of places. Just to test it out. For the Five Guys fries, we're gonna keep it simple. Just a little bit of cheese curds in here. Make sure it's mixed up real nice. And then take that grilled Chick-fil-A chicken and dump it in. So this here was the Five Guys poutine, Five Guys fries. I got the cheese curds in there. They got a little bit hot, heated up by the gravy. And then some grilled nuggets from Chick-fil-A. Just get a healthy bite in there. We want to get a little bit of everything. That's phenomenal. This gravy is really, really good. And the cheese curds really make the deal. I'm telling you, you can't do this without cheese curds. I was worried about the Five Guys fries because, like I said, the lady in the place made it clear that nobody wanted to be there. I opened up the bag, and instead of being a hearty, healthy, happy bag, it was like, you know, wah wah, kind of sad, but it really didn't turn out too bad. Next we have the Chick-fil-A. This is the half of the Chick-fil-A poutine that had the macaroni in it. You can see the pieces of macaroni here. The cheese curds also melted a little bit, but it should be fine. The pickles, I even sliced up the top piece of the bun. So let's get ourselves a nice, hearty, healthy bite. A little mix of everything. You know what? You can't even taste the bun in here, the bread. You taste the pickles, you can taste the macaroni and cheese for sure. I don't know what kind of macaroni and cheese Chick-fil-A uses, but the blend of the macaroni and cheese from Chick-fil-A and those cheese curds really is seamless. Where the cheese curds end and the macaroni begins, you really can't tell. That's actually really not bad. This might take the cake for today. This poutine was made with Ore-Ida, basically just the fries from Walmart. I got a 5-pound bag of them because I knew this day was gonna come. I put the cheese curds in, but this is the one that I cooked au gratin, which means I threw the cheese, the shredded mozzarella, frozen shredded mozzarella cheese on top, threw it in to broil for a quick 5 minutes. So this is more simple, but we'll still give it a taste. In this iteration, the fries kind of ruined it a little bit. I threw them in the air fryer and just cooked them. I was thinking that the gravy would help soften them up, so I didn't want them to be too undercooked for when I threw them in the oven. And so I made the mistake, I think, of overcooking them. So they're not the greatest. They're kind of crunchy, a little bit hard. I mean, it's poutine, you can't really mess it up, but so far out of the three I've eaten so far, this is my least favorite. This last one is the Chick-fil-A Poutine. It's got the same thing our other Chick-fil-A Poutine had, except no macaroni and cheese. So I think we might have a little less pickle here too. Let's get ourselves a nice, hearty, healthy bite. I think that's about as healthy as it gets. You know what? Believe it or not, I think the macaroni poutine, the macaroni and cheese version, takes the cake. This one was still good. I think I had enough gravy on there. It's not too overpowering for the rest of the flavors, but I think out of all the ones that I've eaten today, I want to say that macaroni and cheese poutine was the best. So that was just a taste. I'm gonna try to polish off these 3 pans of poutine myself. But before I do, I want to say thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I'll put in the description maybe a simple poutine recipe that you can try at home, maybe with whatever utensils or supplies that you have. And à ma famille au Québec, je vous aime. Thanks for watching.